Hi guys, I figured I'd do a little update video. Not really much has happened since the last, video I did. I have extended the auger because why not? And I haven't really had a lot of time. The hours I work and all, it's just been one of those, really the last 2 weeks have been one of those times when you just can't really do a lot. Go to work when it's dark, I get home when it's dark, so I don't have a lot of time to come out here, and the only way I could do anything is if I drug the shop light out and did something with that, which I could do, but then I gotta drag the shop light out, and it'd take me a little while to do that, and I gotta get all my tools out here, and then I gotta do some stuff, and then I gotta take care of everything and make sure it's all back to the way it was, and it'll be all good. But this coming weekend, I'm going to devote all of a week from now, next Sunday, to trying to get it started. I can't really guarantee a lot, but I'm going to try to get a carburetor kit ordered, cap, rotor, points and condenser and all that good stuff. Get that done, and when that gets here, I'll try to get it started, or at least popping over on ether. I really do need to get a better space to inject ether, because right now I'm injecting the ether into near the air cleaner, about 2.5 feet from where the carburetor is. So the little bitty squirts of ether that I give it, because I don't want to spray a lot. Obviously, I'm not a huge fan of ether, but do what you got to do. But the small little spurts of ether I give it, they aren't making it far enough to get it done. So next weekend I'm going to try to get that issue remedied and get it started, or at least popping off, and then I'll go through and clean the carburetor, do a tune-up, all that stuff. And after that, I'm going to go through and check out the wiring. As you can see, right in here, it's not the greatest at all. I don't really want to rewire the combine, but at the same time, there's so few wires, or at least it seems like there's so few wires in general, that it wouldn't be too hard to rewire it. So I may go that route. I don't know. I've got some weather pack connectors and a terminal crimper and a solder set. So electrical wiring isn't my most favorite thing in the world, but I'm going to take a peek, and if I've got to do it, I'm going to do it right now, right here at the start, get it done, over with, out of the way. And from there, next I need to get a belt that goes down here to the transmission drive pulley, and I'd probably better get another of these, another drive belt for up here. These are the same belt. I took the bottom one off when I towed it home because I thought I was going to have it in gear, and I didn't end up having it in gear to tow it home because the gear shift lever was frozen at the time, and it's okay now, or at least it goes into first and second. I don't know. I'll look at that more later after I get it all running. But I'll replace those belts, and I'll see if I can't get it to move. At that point, if it moves, then I'll start going through and checking the other belts and checking hoses and chains and lines and all that fun stuff that's going to take, all the piddly little stuff is going to take forever. And after that, I'll probably try to use it. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about painting it. I know it would take me forever to paint, and it's got a really nice patina on it that I don't really want to ruin, but at the same time, certain things I just don't know if I can let them go, like the header up here. It's I mean, on one hand I like it, but on the other hand I don't want it to progress any further. Now I know actually running some crop will shine at least some of this back up, but it's one of those things where half of me says to paint it, the other half of me says, don't do it, you're going to regret it. And then another half of me says, you know, as you fix things, paint them. But then I know it'll look like a patchwork quilt, and I don't want that either. I do think I'm going to pull this straw chopper off, at least for now. Mostly so I don't have to buy this belt. I'm sure it's not expensive. I haven't looked it up. But I don't want to have to buy the belt, and I'm not entirely sure about the internal condition of the straw chopper. And it's one of those things that right now I have other more important things to worry about with this combine. So straw chopper will come off, at least for now, and it might go on later. I don't know. But yeah. So that's just kind of an update. Sorry I haven't done a video before now. I intended to get one up, but with work being work and my schedule being what it is, I just didn't have the time. So by the way, if anybody knows, I think I've said this before, but if anybody knows where to get one of these radiator screens, or if they know if a radiator screen from, like, say a 55 or a 95 or a 40 or a 105, if anybody knows if one of those would fit, please let me know. I don't imagine they would fit. I imagine the different size combines have different size radiators and therefore different size radiator shrouds and different size screens. But at the same time, I don't know that for a fact, and if, you know, I need one. I can't let that go much longer. That's gonna have to be one of the things I do next weekend is wiggle that hinge out or take it off or something so I can get that off, because it aggravates me looking at it and seeing it all smashed to heck. But other than that, guys, yeah, that's how things are going right now. Gonna have to look at this and see what all's going on here. It looks pretty well smashed too. I don't even know what that goes to. I'll have to look in my manual for that. But yeah, that's an update. I haven't opened many inspection ports. I've gotten a couple, but I'm gonna have to come out here. I've been spraying everything down. You can kind of see that it's sort of wet right there. I've been spraying everything down with WD-40 and PB Blaster for the last couple days, fairly religiously, just to make sure that it's all good to go when I get to that point. So, without further ado, and I think this is the third time I've said this, I'm gonna get going for the night, guys. So anyway, have a good day. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Bye.